my name's Downie. I'm the Specials Manager Clay for Ibstock Brick. My basic role is to assist in all inquiries that are to do with bespoke specials and eco products. The eco habitats range, I was working with a colleague up in the sales office and she had the actual initial idea of a bat box. And we've literally expanded that range over 25 years. And it's probably one of our most successful products that we make as a specials department. Some of our range includes bat boxes, swift boxes, sparrow boxes, starling boxes. We also do hedgehog gravel boards. That's where Ibstock comes into its own, I think, because we're always willing to try and manufacture something that maybe has never been made before. And that's always been my motto. You know, if somebody can draw it or design it, then Ibstock can have a go at actually manufacturing it. In 1864, the Cattybrook site was basically born. Charles Richardson was Brunel's chief engineer, and he found a pocket of clay on this site. They were building the main line from London to Swansea, and it was quite common in those days to find clay to use for building bricks to put in tunnels. There's around about 70 million bricks in the Severn Tunnel, and 20 million approximately came from the Cattybrook site. And ever since then, the factory's been here. Ibstock invested a lot of money in specials. They built a brand new building here. We put 2 brand new kilns in, and really that's been the success story of Cattybrook in terms of specials. At Cattybrook, we've got 2 clays, a buff and a red. Very much a similar clay, but they fire different colours. We've also got a quarry about 10 miles away where we bring a really deep red clay over. And for those 3 products, we can make 20, 30 different colours or textures or stains or sprays, and we can do things in the kiln that make it a multi. So it is such a versatile product. I think clay is the #1 choice of building material in the UK, is because everybody loves brick. You've only got to look at all the major cities. They've all got brick buildings that were probably built in the Victorian era, and they look just as good today as they did 150 years ago. And that is the durability and the versatility of clay. It looks good as it ages. Bristol is a clay-dominated area because you've only got to look around. Somebody once told me that at the turn of the last century, there was over 100 brick factories around this area, and now there's only one at Cattybrook. And this is the only brick manufacturer for probably 60 to 70 miles. So you can see how Bristol has changed, but when you look at the history of Bristol, it's full of brick. I think my favourite clay brick building in Bristol is the Edward Everard glazed printing shop. Now this was built in around about 1900. If you ever go to Bristol, make sure that you look this one out, because it's an absolutely beautiful building. When I think about how the customer's experience has changed over the years with Ibstock, I think that's probably the strongest point about Ibstock, is we always move ahead of the time. So we're always looking at what we can produce better, what we can diversify into. The next special that we're going to make probably hasn't been designed yet. And I think that is the message I would say to you. If you've got ideas, whatever it may be another eco product, it could be a different special in design, then Ibstock's probably the company to come to, because we are the people that's got that experience and we can probably manufacture it.